Hello class, today we will be presenting on Italian cultural intelligence presented by group number 2. Some of the objectives we will be talking about will be cultural intelligence, business management, dress code and etiquette, communication, country facts, business practices, organizational behavior, solutions for leadership, leadership styles, and top production. Cultural intelligence. The set of knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to recognize, understand, reflect on, and adapt to cultural differences. Individuals with high cultural intelligence display four main competencies: CQ drive, CQ knowledge, CQ strategy, and CQ action. Cultural intelligence differences. The cultural intelligence differences include proven, malleable, comprehensive, transcultural, agility, measurable, and personal growth. Now let's take a look at business management in Italy. Some of the everyday challenges include organizational structure, managerial policies, slow judicial system, bribery, and complex bureaucracy. Also, some various careers within include marketing, human resources, accounting, corporate restructuring, and finance. In this slide, we will be looking at the business dress code in Italy. Italy is a major center of European fashion. Italians are chic. Even when people in small towns spend a great deal of money on their wardrobes and dress well at all times. Some of them dress elegantly but conservatively. They may wear jackets and ties that are required in better restaurants. Old, torn, dirty clothing are seldom seen and not appreciated. And also men and women dress conservatively and formally for business. Men's wardrobe includes suits and ties, and women's wardrobe include dresses or suits. Women should wear feminine clothing. We will be looking at the business style etiquette in Italy, which would be introduction requires your full name. You address people with their title. Handshakes with everyone, hello and goodbye. Gifts are not required. And no meetings on national festival nights. In this slide, we will be looking at the do's and don'ts. Do show interest in someone's life. Small talk is very much appreciated before diving into business talk. Do present yourself well. In dress and presentation, less is more. Do recognize that work tasks will often take more time. There is much less of a sense of urgency, so tasks with a deadline must be given well in advance. Do have a sense of humor. Now the don'ts. The don'ts include Italian stereotypes in conversation. Don't try to be a fashionista if you don't know anything about fashion, because they will probably see right through you. Don't berate or yell at employees. This will not be appreciated by the employees and it will not fix the issue. Don't poke fun at Italian culture, food, crime, or the Catholic Church. These are some of the business structures in Italy. Respects hierarchy of power. Managers are seen and respected as powerful figures. Amount of power is determined on relationship with senior management. And good amount of management time will be spent networking and maintaining and improving important relationships. Now let's take a look at the communication styles. When being introduced during a business or social meeting, shake hands individually with everyone in a group, men, women, and children. The American group wave will not be sufficient. Also, always shake hands using your right hand and always from standing position. You will always be introduced to older people and women first, and it's a good idea to do the same when introducing yourself. It is polite to say good morning and good afternoon or evening. Italians won't hesitate to greet people they know with a warm embrace. Also, ladies should extend their hand first to men. And lastly, friends may greet each other with a kiss on both cheeks. Now let's take a look at businesses that attract tourism in Italy. Some of the top three things would be automobiles, leather, and designer. Automobiles include Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, Abarth, and Lancia. Leather goods, and for designer, it would be something like Versace, Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, and Prada. Now let's take a look at some of Italy's tourist attractions, some of the top ones. This would probably include the Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Venice canals, Pompeii, Lake Como, and lastly the Vatican City. Of course, this brings in many tourists and as well as business to Italy. Below are some of Italy's country facts. The official name of Italy is the Italian Republic. The official language is Italian, of course. The capital city is Rome, also called the Eternal City. The population is almost 60 million people. Also, more than 98% of Italians can read and write. And lastly, Rome, its capital city, was founded in 753 BC. One last thing, of course, would be the Italian flag colors, which include green, white, and red at the end. So we will be looking at Italy's business practices. Italy follows a Monday through Friday business schedule similar to the United States. Italy applies and enforces EU technical and regulatory requirements, which include technical specifications lays down the characteristics of a product, such as dimensions, labeling, conformity assessment, quality, and covers production methods and procedures. Italy also imposes cover requirements on products for the purpose for protecting the customer and the environment. Regulations prohibiting the manufacture, importation, marketing, or use of a product, or prohibiting the provision or use of a service or establishment as a provider. And lastly, anyone exporting to Italy must conform to EU standards or national Italian standards. Continuation of Italy's business practices. I apologize in advance if I may be butchering or mispronouncing some of these countries and territories we'll be looking at in this slide. Italy conducts international businesses with most countries, but does indeed have a blacklist of countries it will not do business with. These countries and territories include Bahamas, Barbuda, Brunei, Djibouti, Grenada and Guatemala Cook Islands, Marshall Islands and the U.S. Virgin Islands, Kiribati, Lebanon and Liberia, Macau and Maldives, Nauru and New Caledonia, Oman, French Polynesia, Solomon Islands, Samoa, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Helena, Sark, St. Kitts and Nevis, Tonga and Tuvalu, and lastly, Vanuatu. As you can see on this slide, they have about over 25 countries and territories that they do have on this blacklist where they do not do business with at all. Some of organizational behavior in Italy. High uncertainty avoidance. Uncomfortable in risky or ambiguous situations. Hierarchy is observed and highly respected. Managers are seen as authority figures. Team members might not socialize with managers. An American manager can't go in on day one yelling at team and expect the same results they would get in America. Italians will not respect manager if done so. Work with diverse team. Immigration has risen dramatically in Italy recently. Now let's take a look at some of the solutions for leadership in Italy. You must earn trust. Fact check and make sure your teams know your ideas and business proposals are carefully thought out. Give team enough time for work and projects. It helps reduce unknown. Get to know team. Establish good working relationships with them. Talk face to face rather than email or over the phone. And lastly, develop cultural intelligence with diversified team. Some of Italy's leadership styles include to be charismatic, value-based, they're team-oriented, participative, and self-protected. Now let's take a look at Italy's top production. According to TradeGov, Italy is the world's 8th largest economy with a GDP of 2 trillion in 2019. Italy's GDP grew by 0.3% in 2019. In 2019, Italy was the 19th largest market for US exports, which totaled approximately 23.8 billion, and the 4th largest export market in the EU, following Germany, Netherlands, and France. Also in 2019, the United States was Italy's 3rd largest destination for exports, with US imports from Italy totaling 57.2 billion, following Germany and France. The best prospects for US exports to Italy include advanced manufacturing, airport and ground support equipment, automotive components, biotechnology, cosmetics and toiletries, cybersecurity, medical devices and technologies, pet products, safety and security equipment, smart grid technologies, and travel and tourism. Lastly, key U.S. exports to Italy include pharmaceutical products, industrial machinery and machine tools, electrical appliances, automobiles and auto parts, food and wine, and travel tourism services. In this slide, we will be taking a look at what industries are Italy known for. So first, let's take a look at the tourism industry. Tourism provides 63% of Italy's national income and contributes to the appreciation that many Italians have for foreigners. Italy has become the 4th most visited country in the world with over 40 million visitors. The cities of Pisa, Rome, Florence, Trento, Venice, Trieste, Milan, and Turin are among the most visited cities in the country. Visitors flock to Italy from countries such as Germany, China, Austria, US, Switzerland, France, and the UK. Now let's take a look at agricultural industry. Italy's reputation as an agricultural supplier, along with its reliance on raw material imports, make it an ideal international business partner. Italy is the world's largest producer of wine, including the popular Piedmontese Barolo, Frascati, Barbaresco, and Tuscan Chianti. The country is leading producer of fruits like oranges, kiwi fruits, peaches, olives, plums, lemons, apples, cherries, apricots, and grapes. Italy also has thriving fishing and livestock sectors. Southern Italy largely produces citrus fruits and wheat, while the northern region produces dairy products, maize, corn, fruits, meat, soybeans, rice, and sugar beets. Now let's take a look at manufacturing industry. Italy boasts some of the largest numbers of automobiles per capita. Other businesses specialize in textiles, jewelry, footwear, appliances and spare parts, clothing, and machine tools. Italy also has many chemicals and food and beverage manufacturers spread across the country. The northwest region of Italy is home to the Industrial Triangle, which links Milan, Turin, and Genoa, and is characterized by a modern group of industries focused on naval production, machinery, aerospace, as well as automobiles. The central and northeast regions feature small businesses of high craftsmanship and low technology. Sassuolo, for example, is renowned for the production of ceramic tiles, while Nogara is known for producing wooden furniture products. Other businesses specialize in textiles, jewelry, footwear, appliances, spare parts, clothing, and machine tools. Lastly, let's take a look on how to do business successfully in Italy. Personal relationships are crucial to successful businesses in Italy. If Italian business partners don't know or trust you, the business negotiation is going nowhere fast. It's advised that you do your research, as it could make a significant difference in your business results. Some regions of Italy, especially in the south, simply can't provide the resources and technology necessary for businesses. So knowing where to do business is essential. Lastly, your businesses must also be aware of the incentives offered by the Italian government for foreign investment. The government offering incentives to foreign businesses that invest in southern Italy can help you cut your business expenses and improve profits. Along with the 25% tax cut for private investments in research and development and a 15% tax cut for investments in machinery and capital goods, the Italian government launched Industria 4.0 in 2016 as an initiative to further boost foreign investment in research and development. Lastly, we just have a recommended video for everyone to watch more on Italy's business culture. If you just click on the last highlighted link right there, it will take you to the video. Thank you.